Hi all, welcome back. It's ages. For about 3.5–4 weeks since I was last even did a video or last got out. Been away with work, 21 days, night shifts, bit brutal. But we're back out today, rain or shine, I was coming out today. So we're in a place which is new to me, Malham Cove, which is that rock feature over there. And it's in the southern edge of the Yorkshire Dales. So I'm gonna have a nose round. It's pretty touristy, and the village was absolutely quaint as well that I went in, so that was nice. But yeah, we're heading to the cove and then we're gonna go to the top of it, find somewhere to pitch up for the night. The last video I was trialling my new winter tent, which was nice, but today I've got another tent. And it's the one I'm going to be using next year for the multi-day hikes. And it can be used in the winter, but I wouldn't use it in severe weather. It's the Durston X-Mid 2-person with the solid inner. Yeah, I didn't want to wait till next year to use it, so I've brought it out tonight, and it's the trekking pole type of tent, so that should be nice. The forecast is shocking, as it has been all over the country the last couple of weeks. I've just left the car in horrendous downpour I should say. We've got a bit of blue sky about and a lot of grey. This cove is famous apparently in the Harry Potter film. They filmed on top of it, and it's a really, again looking at Piccadilly and Google, it's a real prominent weird type limestone feature with the way it is on the top. Anyway, we're heading towards that and then we'll snake round the side, get to the top and have a wander. I was hoping just to go through that gate because all the water comes from underground, but it's too flooded. So we're going to start picking our way up there now and get to the top. What absolutely amazing. Again, to help with footfall, they've kindly built a set of steps. I should swing us round to the top, then we can see the stone formation up there, and then we'll try and push away a bit to find somewhere to camp. Bearing in mind it will be hammering it down again very shortly, and it gets dark now about 4:30, so we're just past 2 o'clock now. We're at the top now. You can see all like the limestone, like individual slabs through all the erosion. I think that area there, that was where they had the CGI tent for Harry Potter. So that was up here. Will not be a great place to camp while overlooking there, but we're right next to the main path here, and it is a popular spot. Even though it's getting on a bit, there might be people who come up later or come up early in the morning, because you can access it via road. There's a car there as well, and there's a road just up there. So we'll have a mooch around here, but I plan to go further back. I don't think we're going to get a view, but I just want to get away from the popular area. But that'd be a lovely place to pitch up, really would. any of these here. Maybe pitch up here another time. But it only takes 5 minutes to get up here, and you've got a lovely view. But we'll have a wander around and see what we see. We're quite restricted once you get to the top of the cove. This wall, you can see it with the fence on, goes all the way along. So you get to the top of the cove, which is down there, and you've got this bit to wander around in. Then it's all private land, and I'm definitely not going to start breaking through fences. There's no stars. I've had a look. There might be one, but I couldn't find it. I did plan a little route, and I was going to end up over that side. Again, that's the route I had marked on the map, but I can't find my way through the fence. So what I'm going to do, because there's another public footpath, you might be able to see some people wandering down here. Basically, they've parked up and the road goes down to Malham, the village, where I parked my car, down where I started down there. So it's coming up to 3 o'clock, so what I might do is just chill out for a bit. Then about 4, tuck myself in down there or somewhere down there when I know that people won't be coming up here. I don't want to start pushing into private land. Plus over that side there's loads of sheep, and the sheep ain't a problem, but again, never been this area before. I don't know what the farmers are like, if they're out and about with them. As you can see, this fence, it's solid all the way. There's nowhere to get across, and that goes all the way over out of sight. It was a pity because I wanted to stretch my legs, but it was a nice walk, a couple of miles up here, because my route was going to take me along that like gorge there and then swing back round. But not to be. It's not a problem. But obviously it's a popular area, and I don't want to start whacking a tent up yet. And I certainly don't want to put it in the spot I showed you before, which would have been lovely in full view of everything. I want to be tucked away. So there's a few places I can get to, but we've just got to wait, I think, till just before last night. But it's still nice to have a chill out. After checking the map properly, because this I believe is the Pennine Way. See people down there, there's finger pointer signs up there. There's a little gate here, and we can push on into there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to push on and get away from this little kind of point where people come along that way, along the top of the cove, and drop down the stairs that I came up, or the steps I should say. So I want to go my original route and get down here somewhere, once we've scrolled through this little gap here. Alright then, let's get going. Now I followed that gorge, for want of a better word, as far as it can go. Pennine Way continues up there. It's coming up to 20 to 4 now. I'm not going to camp here. There was a spot that I walked past further down there. That looks okay. And again, there's not going to be anyone up here in this weather now, pushing on to, by the time I get there, 4 o'clock. So we'll go back the way we came, a couple hundred metres. And there's a spot there, not with views or anything, but still a nice scenic spot to put the tent up. But yeah, by the time we get there we'll start putting the tent up. I don't want to start climbing up there and start having to look for somewhere, because I need to really start getting the tent up latest within the next 45 minutes to an hour. If you want to get everything sorted out properly in the rain, try and do it in daylight, dusky type. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm going to push back down this way and get to the spot where I walk past, and we'll start to set up camp. I think we'll go here. I don't know if this rain's into for the night. I think it is. So what I'm going to do, set up the tent. It's an outer first, so I'm going to get the outer up, then get underneath, then sort out the inner, and hopefully get everything set up in the dry. But it's now pushing up to about 5 to 4. No one else is going to come along here. Well, I hardly doubt it in this weather, and it'll be dark in half an hour. So let's get set up in the rain. So you can quickly get it set up with the 4 corner pegs. Now it's a bit weird setting this up because it's got a bit of 90-degree angle, but you're actually sleeping oblique. So when you're picking the area, you're trying to pick oblique, and it's large footprint. And then it comes with 2 guys either end. And what I've also done, there's loads of little extra points. I've added some guys myself. And I've also added shock cord. So the idea is with the 4 pegs, you can get it up, then get everything inside, get the inside up, which I'm going to do now. And thankfully it stopped raining, and then you can go around and test and adjust everything. All right, so let's get everything up, and then we can get it all set up properly. So that's us all set up now. Get some dinner on a bit. Absolutely tons of room inside. Really happy with this tent. The only thing I'm not happy with, because you've got to get it bang on right angles when you're setting it up. And I think this bit, just the ground's just a bit raised a bit, so that's a bit not as tight as it should be. But not bad for the first attempt. But it's a big old footprint. But it'll do for next year's little long distance walks that I'm planning to do. It's double vested, so my Bergen and everything, my rucksack and everything's this side, so that's cool. So there's tons of room. Again, there's loads of reviews on it on the old YouTube. I'm not going to do one. I don't really do reviews, but I'm really happy with it. It's getting dark now. It's turned into a peaceful night. The rain's just disappeared as I start to put the tent up, so I'm really happy with the tent. It's not my winter one, that was out last time. It's for next year, but because I've got it, I had to get it out. I couldn't leave it packed up. I'm really happy with it. I just need to practice the corner pitches and getting it at a proper right angle, because I said you've got to pitch it right angles, but where you're sleeping's oblique. I'll get used to it though, but there's tons of room. I'm going for 2-person tents now. Excuse me. As I explained in my last video, I just need the room now for this body really to stretch. But as I said, when it was raining before, I can get the outer up, and then I can put the inner up. But also with this tent, you can leave the inner attached. And, you know, I might think of doing that, but I like to keep the inner nice and clean. But I'm really happy with it. I'm going to have this now. I'll get some dinner on. So tonight's dinner, a couple of cans, some sausage meat, onions in baps. That's the plan anyway. Well, I don't think you can really see me there. That's the plan anyway. It's pitch black outside now, so let's crack on with dinner. I've come out for a leg stretch. Stopped raining and it's gone really clear, the sky. Got tons of stars out everywhere. Got a plough, North Star, and load of, you can see planes flying around. So it's I've got the football on there, so it's been really nice. Just yeah, you can see my breath. Its temperature's really dropped. Don't know what it is. It's not frosty weather like, and I think the rain will come in again. But it's gone really clear, the sky. Really nice. Anyway, let's get back into the tent. Good morning. It's a wet and dreary Malham Cove. Last night it rained quite heavy, but it came in like it is now. It came in a blast, then died down again, and then, you know, like a waves. So it wasn't too bad. The tent did great. Really happy with it. You could get away with this in winter because it's so low to the ground as well. But no, I've got my winter tent. Yeah, so a few pitching issues that I talked about because this pole doesn't seem to be straight, but we'll line them out. So I'm just going to have a coffee now, hence this, and we'll start to pack up. It's just 10 to 7 now, so I woke up at 6:30. I set my alarm for 6:30. So yeah, a good night was had by all. Real comfortable sleep, and a good sleep as well. All right then, brew time, have a bar, and then we'll pack up. That's us all packed up now, in between the showers. As you can see, it's just been moving quite, you know, the clouds have been moving quite quickly. So you get a blast of this, and then it stops and the wind picks up. It's been like that throughout the night. So we're going to head back now, slightly different route anyway. I'm going to try and go back the route I've seen people walking in, and I should hit a little B road, which will drop us into Malham village. All right then. As usual, guys, leave no trace. Leave it for others. Right then, let's head off. Right, that's me. Hit this little B road now. This will drop me back into Malham village. I think we might have a little 30-second break with the rain. Really enjoy being back out after not being out for a month. I always enjoy getting out, no matter the weather. Really nice. 24 hours, just under. And more importantly, it was nice to come to a new area. That's always nice. So I'm heading down here now into the village of Malham, where I pick up my car. So I shall sign off here. Alright then everyone, take care, stay safe.